So this is my DEMIGRA deck profile. This is the first version I made. Now this is not that updated. This is before Surge became a thing and all that stuff where you can awaken whenever you want and all that. So this deck is a little outdated, but I have ordered some new cards that should be coming soon, and I'll be making a version 2 of this deck that's way more meta, and I could say compete with more. It would be hard matches, but can compete more with the newer stuff. Anyways, the leader, very good. It's a DEMIGRA. When he attacks, you drop 3 from your deck. If they're all black, you draw 1 card. This is a all overwhelm deck, so bursting 3 is great. Awaken, untap 2. Favorite Awaken. Wormhole. You can overwhelm and dark overwhelm twice, which is really cool. When he attacks, you draw 1. Activate main once per turn. You choose 3 cards from your warp, put them in your drop area. It sucks that he still doesn't burst, but the fact that you can put stuff back is still pretty good. So now we have the first 2 cards, Super Saiyan Kamehameha. This is really good for the counterplays because late in the game counterplays get you. That I believe it's a 3-drop Vegeta that gives everything minus 20k, destroys this deck, or this version of the deck. So having 2 of these, I found a good number. And now we have, my opinion, a really good negate for black. Why I say it's really good, because I choose 1 card on my hand, place in drop area, then I get to choose one of my opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, and it can attack or be placed in the combo or activate its skills till the end of your next turn. Why that's really good, because you're stopping he has a battle card on board, he attacks with the leader, you negate, and that battle card won't be able to attack. Downside, you do have to drop 1. This deck late in the game is not very good in hand size, so that does suck that you have to pitch 1. But it's fantastic negate, 1 energy, really good. I would say this is my one little secret rare. It does suck if with his effect you burst it, so then you can't draw. But I've been playing this deck for a while and it's never happened to me. When I combo with this card, the attacking card gains double strike and a 10,000 because you're comboing with it. This helps me push for game. I have the 4-drop Bardock that he attacks. A free double strike. If they negate it, then I can attack with my leader and they can take this one. Sorry. I don't see him in the game too often, but I do see him a good amount. Now, we have very important cards right here. It's a Dark Overwhelm 3. Dark Overwhelm is different from Overwhelm, and that's because Dark Overwhelm, once you play it, he gets to stay on board. Overwhelm has to leave at the end of the turn. The difference is, though, that Dark Overwhelm needs to have 3 black cards in order to do this. Overwhelm, you just need to have cards in your drop area. So, yeah, those are the 2 differences. But when I play this card, I choose 1 DEMIGRA 4 or less for my deck, add it to my hand. If you don't have the 3-drop DEMIGRA, which I'm going to show you, you want to find that card. That card launches the deck so much harder than it already does, really. And if not, you can search up 2 other targets that are really good. Now, this is an insane super combo, because this, you don't get to draw 1, unfortunately, but it is all fine. If all your energy is black, when you combo with this card from your hand, if this card gains 1,000 combo power for the duration of the turn for every card you have in your drop area and warp. Late in the game, this can be up to like a 35,000 super combo, and it has saved me in so many situations. It sucks that you don't draw, but it is insane that I've had 1 card in my hand, my opponent swings with leader, goes up to like 30, 35, not dropping his whole hand. 1 card, drop him, save that attack, and I'll take the damage. So this card is just very, very good. Now we have the card that really runs the deck. This is the main engine for it. It's activate main burst 2, and you pay 2 energy, so every turn 2, for the most part, you want to do it. You can take 1 or 2 lives from your hand, and you get to play him, and you get to play her. So for 2 energy, you're playing 2 battle cards. You get to search a battle card with her effect, and with his, you just get to play a 20k body on board, which is really good turn 2. Now, with the rival, it's relatively easy to get rid of him, but yeah, regardless, it's still a really good turn 2 play, and it's the turn 2 you always want to do. You only have 3, because you can get the gravy or poutine for the drop area warp. Wait, yeah, from the drop area warp or your deck. So it's really good. Then we have 4 of these. This is one of my favorite counter plays, because if all my energy black decreases by 1, my opponent plays a card. I choose one of my opponent's battle cards, and they can't attack or activate skills for the duration of the turn. So this is a very good card late game. Like I said, you're not going to have many cards in hand. Most of your energy is going to be up. Your opponent plays something heavy. You drop this. It can't attack. Skills don't work. So this also works for counterplays, like the ones that you play on the field. So I would say 4 is a bit much, but regardless, it's a pretty good card. Now we have 3 Trunks Time Regulator. Fantastic card. Overwhelm 3. You get to draw 2, pitch 1 in your warp. Super good card. Yeah, self-explanatory. 3. You play him relatively fast. Now, you should have 4 of these cards. I ordered 2 more. This was my 1 proxy. This card is the absolute MVP of the deck. No doubt in my mind. Choose 2 cards in your drop area between energies 3 and 7. Place them in your deck, and I get to play this card from my hand for free. As dual attack, activate battle once per turn. I pitch 1 card, and he gains 5,000 for the duration of the turn. So it's a 15,000 dual attack that you play for free. Since it's not overwhelm or anything, you can play him as many times as you can. If you have two of them in hand, you can drop 2. And I'm going to show you a really cool combo I do if I get the perfect hand. That if you get the perfect hand, your turn 2 is insane. Now we're getting to the bigger battle cards. We have Dark Demi. Yeah, this guy. You never want to play him. You play him with another card. But when this card attacks, your opponent chooses 1 card from their hand, and they drop it, and then you get to combo with that card. So whatever it is, you get to combo with it, and yeah, so it's just a really good card. Now this card is very good because it's Dark Overwhelm 4. All DEMIGRA cards in your hand with energy cost of 7 gain Xenovolve 3. The second although you can read it, but it doesn't really matter. Why this is good is because I have a 7-drop DEMIGRA that I play over this guy for 3 energy. And I'll explain later what that does. This is another amazing card for free. It's a Overwhelm 4. Play this card Overwhelm. This one gains double strike. So it's a really good card. Free Overwhelm. Free double strike. What more could you ask for? So now we have your removal. Dimensional Banisher Fu. Fantastic card. Overwhelm 5. Pay 1 energy, double strike. When you play this, you warp a card from your opponent's field. That's really, really good. Now we have the 7-drop DEMIGRA. Now, instead of doing Dark Overwhelm 4, you can just pay 3 energy and play him over the card. Where is he? And you can just play him over this card, which is really good. And when I play this card, I choose one of my opponent's battle cards, send it to their warp. This is another way to remove stuff from your opponent's field. And then from my warp, I get to play him, which you already know his effect. So you're playing a 30k single strike, 20k, but you remove something from your opponent's hand, and it's just a really, really good card. Now, I ran 2 of these. I took one out to put in the blue-green Piccolo, but 2 of them for later in the game. Really good card. And then this is a game ender as well. Food Dark Manager, Dark Overwhelm. No, it's just an Overwhelm 8, pay for energy, triple attack. Anytime your opponent combos, anytime your opponent super combos, counters, anything like that, they have to drop 1 card from their hand and send it to their warp. And he has triple attack, so it's for the duration of the turn. So it's not just if they counter this card, they have to drop something. If they counter the leader, they have to drop something. They do it for every card, not just this card. And now I'm going to show you, if you get the perfect hand, what you could do. It's turn 2. You have him, you do his effect. So you burst 2. You play these 2 out. Search with her. And then with the 2 cards that you bursted, you play this guy. So now you have no cards in your drop area. You can swing with your leader, bursting 3. Now what you can do is play this guy again, having 2 cards in your drop area. And then, so you're going to have 2 cards in your drop area. You're going to swing, pitch 1 with this effect, swing, pitch 1 with this effect, restand, having 4 cards in your drop area. Then you overwhelm him at last. So you're doing that last push, and essentially with all of your hits, you're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, because it's a double strike. So you're doing 9 hits turn 2. They are gonna have counters. If they play it right, they might do denial of hope, or depending on your matchup. But lots of times this could hit your opponent hard, knocking them maybe down to awaken, or maybe to 5 or 6. So yeah, that's the perfect hand play you can do. And this deck profile is going to be on my TikTok, and I will be in the description below. And yeah, thank you guys for watching.